Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Today is the today is 10th, the disappearance day of Srivas Thakur. Srivas Thakur, one of the members of the Panchatattva. Lord Chaitanya would hold the night satsangs, the kirtan, in the house of Srivas Thakur. Srivas Thakur, they say, is the incarnation of Narad Muni in Chaitanya Leela. So was an amazing associate of Lord Chaitanya. He had a big family. And then Lord Chaitanya said, I don't know how you're maintaining your family. I don't see you working too hard. I don't see you leave your house all the time you're in this. So he said 3 times. Lord Chaitanya said, what do you mean 3 times? Srivas Thakur said 3 times. And Lord Chaitanya was like, what? He said 3 times. If the Lord does not send me whatever necessities are needed for our maintenance, I will go drown. Me and my family will go drown ourselves in the Ganga. Because he had so much firm faith that I'm engaging in devotional service and Lord Krishna is taking care of us. Because we cannot imitate such great personalities. This is just to glorify them, to show their some complete surrender. Okay, that was Srivas Thakur. And you're going to continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 36. We heard Kamsa called Akrur, giving him a new chariot that go to Mathura, go to Vrindavan and bring Krishna to Mathura. So, Ratna, yes, Akrur was a minister in the court of Kamsa. And some of the Puranas, in fact, say that Akrur was married to Kamsa's sister. So they were relatives also. And so that's why Akrur was in this position that he had to follow what Kamsa says. He is a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, Akrur. And he's also related to Kamsa as a cousin, right? Because he's coming from the Yadus. The Yadus then became so many different clans and became the Vrishnis like Vasudeva and Bhoja, which is Kamsa. So they are like already related. And Vasudeva and Nanda, they were cousins. Their grandfather was the same, and then their fathers were brothers. Is that okay? Okay.
Sure.
All right. So we are going to continue. Nishrishta kila me mrityur
Nishtha Pradame Mrityaju
dever vaikuntha samshraye
Derve Vaikuntha Sarvishtasya
tav an tav anaya samam goper
Ta'atnaya Samakopit
nandataye sa a sa ayupayane.
Natatayat Sa Sap Saya Sapa Yadnahe.
Okay, translation by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The demigods who are under the protection of Vishnu have sent these boys as my death. Bring them here, and also have Nanda and the other cowherd men come with gifts of tribute. So this he was sending Keshi, right? The demon Keshi. He already told Akrur on his chariot, okay? And then also, no, he's still talking to Akrur. Keshi already sent. So he's telling him that you bring Nanda and the other cowherd men also. Tell them to bring gifts. And bring these two boys. There's these two boys under the protection of Vishnu. They are, it was ordained, everybody knew that they're going to cause Kamsa's death. Gatayeshya ihanito.
gat gatayasya ihanito
Kala kalpena hastina.
darakapena hasita
Yadi muktau tatau maler.
yati mukhato tato madrit
Gataye vedyutopame.
Kataye vidyata punnihi.
After you bring Krishna and Balaram, I will have them killed by my elephant, who's as powerful as death itself. And if by chance they escape from him, I will have them killed by my wrestlers, who are as strong as lightning. Oh, so he's telling the whole program to Akrur. That Skovalyapida will kill them. And if he cannot, then Mushtika and Chanura will kill them. Tayor nihatayo staptan.
Dayo nihirtayo tapat tapam.
Vasudeva purogaman.
Vasudeva puragaman.
Tad bandun nihanishyame.
Tapandu neha nishaya yami.
Vrishni Bhoja Dasharhakan.
Vishne boja dasahakam.
When these two have been killed, I will kill Vasudev and all their lamenting relatives, the Rishnis, Bhojas, and the Sharhas. Even today, there are wicked political leaders throughout the world who make such plans and even carry them out. So Kamsa is saying, I'll kill everybody. Whoever is against me, I'm going to kill them. Rishnis, Bhojas, they're his own cousins. And Bhojas, he's coming from that dynasty. Ugrasenam cha pitaram.
Ukashinam cha pritadam.
Staviram raja kamakam.
Savinam rajya kamukam.
Tad prataram devakam cha.
Tapartaram devakam cha.
Ye cha anye visho mama.
Vichal anye videsho mamam.
I will also kill my old father Ugrasen, who is greedy for my kingdom. And I will kill his brother Devaka and all my other enemies as well. So he's saying, I'll kill Vasudev and I'll kill my father, my uncle, everyone. Whoever is against me, I'm going to kill them. Tatas Chesha Mahimitra
Rashta Trisha Mahimitra.
Bhavitri Nashta Karntaka.
Bhavati Nashta Kartaka.
Then, my friend, this earth will be free of thorns. right? Because he's like, oh, then I can rule everyone. I'll have no more enemies. Jarasandho mama gurur.
Jastashaho mama guru
Vivido daitya sakham.
devito te yatha shakha
Shambaro narako bano.
Japano narokapano
Mai eva krita sauridaha.
nahi eva krita sarkartaha
Ter aham sura pakshiyan.
te aham sura prakrishyam
Atva bokshe mahim nripan.
atra bhoktin mahindra friend
My elder relative Jarasan and my dear friend Vivida are solid well-wishers of mine, as are Shambhara, Naraka, and Bana. I will use them all to kill off those kings who are allied with the demigods, and then I will rule the earth. So we can see who are his friends. They're also great demoniac kings, right? Jarasan, Vivida was that gorilla, and then Narak, Bana, Shambhar. They're saying, Kamsa is saying, oh, these are my friends. And with their help, I'm gonna kill all my enemies. Then I'll be the sovereign ruler of the earth. Etaj gyatvan, etaj gyatvanaya shipram.
ite Naya Krishna
Rama Krishna iharbhakau.
Rama Krishna Iharkakut
Danur makha niriksh artham.
Dano Makan Nirikshtam
Drashtum yadu purashriyam.
Dashto Yatu Punashayam
Now that you understand my intentions, please go at once and bring Krishna and Balaram to watch the bow sacrifice and see the opulence of the Yadu's capital. So whole plan is told Akrur. I say, okay, you go bring them. Shri Akrura Vacha,
Sri Akuru Uvacha
Rajan Mani Shitam Satriyak,
Yachamanishtam Tatrya
Tava Svavadyamarjanam,
Tava Sarvatya Majanam
Siddhi Asiddhyo Samam Kuryat,
Siti Astitya Asamam Kritya
Devam Hi Phala Sadhanam.
Devam Hipalam Sadanam
Shri Akrur said, O king, you have expertly devised a process to free yourself of misfortune. Still, one should be equal in success and failure, since it is certainly destiny that produces the results of one's work. So Akrur is saying, okay, your plan is very good. It's very nice. You're going to kill your enemies. You're thinking you're going to be happy then. But he's saying, but still, you don't know what destiny has in store for you. One should be equal in success and failure, right? Krishna says this in Bhagavad Gita also. Victory or defeat. Yes. Don't be concerned about that, he tells to Arjuna, but work sincerely. Manorathan karoti ucche,
Mano Manoratam Prirotya Urchit
janodeva hatan api,
Janadeva Hata Apit
yujyate harsha shokabhyam,
Ujjata Hardasha sakhambhya
Tathapi agyam karomi te.
tathapi akyam karomi te.
An ordinary person is determined to act on his desires, even when fate prevents their fulfillment. Therefore, he encounters both happiness and distress. Yet, even though such is the case, I will execute your order. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that although what Akrur said was courteous and encouraging, his hidden meaning was far different. What he really meant was this: your plan is not fit to execute, yet I will carry it out, since you are the king and I am your subject, and in any case, you are about to die. So, here, Akrur is saying that anyway, a person, based on our desires, we are acting. We don't know what's the destiny. And in this way, we are sometimes happy, sometimes in distress. So, anyway, I am going to follow your orders. But here, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying that actually you have a horrible plan, but yet I'll go bring Krishna and Balaram because I'm bound. You're the king, I'm your subject, and anyway, you're gonna die now. Shishukovacha
Shishupro vacha
evam adishya cha akruram
evam adishya chakroram
mantrinascha visrajya saha
matinacha vishaya sahat
pravivesha graham kamsas
parivishagraham kramans
tatha akrurasvam alayam.
tata pradas savanayam.
Sukadev Goswami said, having thus instructed Akrur, King Kamsa dismissed his ministers and retired to his quarters, and Akrura returned home. Thus end the purports of the humble servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th canto, 36th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled, The Slaying of Ariṣṭā, the Bull Demon. So we heard in this chapter Krishna killing the bull demon, how Radha Kund, Sham Kund were formed, and now Kamsa is making all arrangements to bring Krishna and Balaram to Mathura. Anyone wanted to have anything to share or any comment?
Just for everyone's, Jarasan was father-in-law of Kansa. He was married to the daughters of Jarasan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hare Krishna.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
Akrur, he was telling Kamsa that you are going to die
No, he
because
didn't. He didn't, but he meant it.
in one part it was saying something like that, right? That the destiny,
Yeah,
yet I will carry it
but
out since you're the king.
yeah, but this is in the purport that Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying
Okay.
that that was the real meaning of Akrur. He didn't say that. He said this, that I will anyway follow your order. Whatever is your anyone's desires, anyway, we are going to do that,
Right.
even when it's not in our destiny. And in this way, we are sometimes happy and sometimes in distress.
Okay,
So, but
this time
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying what was the real meaning of what Akrur was saying.
you were saying, okay.
Yeah. Chapter 37, The Killing of the Demons Keshi and Vyoma. This chapter describes the killing of the horse demon Keshi, Narad's glorification of Lord Krishna's future pastimes, and Krishna's killing of Vyomasur. On Kamsa's order, the Keshi demon assumed the form of a huge horse and went to Vraj. As he approached, his loud neighing terrified all the inhabitants, and they began looking for Sri Krishna. When he saw the demon, Krishna came forward and challenged him to come near. Keshi charged Krishna and tried to strike him with his front legs. But the Lord seized them, whirled the demon around several times, and then threw him at a distance of 100 bow lengths. Keshi remained unconscious for some time. When the demon regained consciousness, he furiously charged Krishna again, his mouth agape. The Lord then thrust his left arm into the horse demon's mouth, and as Keshi tried to bite the arm, it felt like a red-hot iron rod. Krishna's arm expanded more and more, finally choking the demon, and in extreme agony, Keshi gave up his life. Lord Krishna then removed his arm. He stood calmly, showing no pride at having killed the demon, as the demigods showered down flowers from the sky and glorified the Lord with his prayers. Soon thereafter, Narad Muni, the great sage among the demigods, approached Krishna and prayed to him in various ways, glorifying the Lord's future pastimes. Then Narad paid his obeisances and departed. One day, while tending the cows, Krishna, Balaram, and the cowherd boys became engrossed in playing hide and go seek. Some of the boys took the role of sheep, some the role of thieves, and others shepherds. The shepherds would search for the sheep when the thieves stole them. Taking advantage of this game, a demon named Vyoma, sent by Kamsa, dressed himself like a cowherd boy and joined the band of thieves. He abducted a few cowherd boys at a time and threw them into a mountain cave, keeping them there by blocking the entrance with a boulder. Gradually, Vyomasur abducted all but 4 or 5 cowherd boys. When Krishna saw what the demon was doing, he ran after him, grabbed him, and killed him, just as one would kill a sacrificial animal. So this was a summary of this chapter. And you can begin tomorrow maybe, since time is already up. Begin with the verses tomorrow. Time's almost up. This is like a preview of what we are going to hear in this chapter then. Okay. Thank you all so much for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare